Hey guys, this is my new mower. Picked it up for $100 on Craigslist. I don't think it's in too bad a shape. I mean, for $100 you're not going to get much. I mean, you're lucky to get one that runs, and this thing actually runs and cuts and everything. Um, the oil on the ground is from when I did an oil change and had a little accident. So it's not leaking out of the mower. I just never cleaned it up yet. Seat's kind of buggered up on the back a little bit, but other than that, it runs good, and I didn't get to use it yet, but we tested it out at the guy's house. Worked out fine. The only problem I'm having is finding out exactly what the hell kind of mower this is. I know it says Statesman on the side, and LR12, so I went to Google and I tried typing that in. It comes up with Husqvarnas and shit like that. I mean, they're red. Some of them are red, but they look almost identical. It's strange because I believe this is the actual color that it came. The Husqvarna says Husqvarna on the hood there instead of Statesman, and it says LR12. But the front and everything looks almost identical. So I'm not quite sure what to think there. I tried typing in Statesman and I came up with a couple things, but they were all like 2001 models and stuff like that. Nothing that looked like this. I think there's one YouTube video where a guy's working on his, and he has one that looks almost identical to this, and he was having a problem with the ignition switch, which the previous owner replaced the ignition switch on this one because it went bad, so that must have been a common problem. But it's got that eagle emblem on there. I don't know what that stands for or anything like that. I tried looking down here on these instructions, and they don't really tell you anything about it. It's got the eagle on the steering wheel again. And I'll show you under the hood. It's got a 12 horsepower Briggs & Stratton in it. This motor was replaced 6 months ago. He said it was used when he replaced it, but it seems to run pretty good. And also, when I got it, it didn't have headlights in. So I went to AutoZone and bought 2 bulb sockets and 2 1157 bulbs, and hardwired them up here to this wire that gets power when the voltage is on, or when the gets power when the key's on. But I'll show you. I mean, the lights aren't bright; they're dual filament bulbs, and as you can see, that's all it really does. Turn the light off quick. And it's still light out, so it does light up about a foot or two in front of it. So I mean, it's better than nothing, but I'd like to either get both the filaments to light up somehow, or maybe get a brighter bulb. But the deck does have, if you can see it, there's a rust hole there, a couple small rust holes on it. But other than that, I mean, we needed something to mow. We have a little over an acre. Most of it's in the back, a little bit in the front, and I don't really feel like doing it with a push mower, so we don't even have a push mower. So I was scouring Craigslist, came across another one for $100 that needed new front tires. That was a white tractor. I think it was a little bit bigger than this one, but because that needed a little bit of work to get it going, and this one was complete, and that one actually wasn't in the best shape either, I ended up taking this one over it. And there was another one for $125. That was like a rear engine, which was in a lot worse shape than this. So I think I made the right choice. Previous owner put tubes in all the tires because they were leaking, so shouldn't have any issues with that. But I just wired up the headlights yesterday, cleaned it up a little bit. I'm going to do an oil change on it today. Assuming there's no oil filter on these engines, I couldn't find one. There's the oil drain tube there. I guess I'm going to run like 30 weight oil in 10W30. see how that works. But yeah, I can't find any information on this thing at all. I'm trying to find an owner's manual and all that stuff so I can maybe look for replacement parts. I'd like to replace the seat here, but I can't find out. I type in Statesman and it comes up with ones from like 2001 and they're silver and they don't look anything like this. Type in LR12, comes up with red Husqvarna, so I don't know. I mean, they look, it's funny because one of them copied the other. They look almost identical to each other. I mean, the levers are in the same spot, the front grill is the same, the seat's the same, the tires look the same, so I don't know if they were like partnered with a different company when they made this one. I don't even know what year it is. He said the serial numbers ended in 88. So I don't know if that means it's in 1988 or what, but either way, I mean, even if it lasts one season, it paid for itself, so I'm happy with it, and I think I can keep it running. I just would like to know what it is and what to look up so I can get parts for it. If it needs a belt or whatever, you know, the serviceable parts that are going to need replaced over time. But, yep, that's it. If you guys know what this is, please leave a comment down below so I can try to find parts for it. And also, if you know where I can get a manual, let me know. Alright, thanks guys.